What we want to talk about today is I think love should be a competition. When you're in love with somebody, I think once you get to what your values are, what you expect from the relationship or expect from courting someone or being in a relationship with someone, or just your what are your common courtesies? Like, I know me, preferably, when I'm going out on a date with someone, I love flowers. I love a nice rose or bouquet of roses before we go, opening my door. Those are things, kind of standards that you set. So going into the relationship, once you initially set those standards, a lot of people get comfortable. A lot of people, men and women, get comfortable with these standards, and you started notice a little slack, but then you say something, get back on track, and you guys communicate the proper ways, and you say, hey, I like it because you did this when we were, initially getting to know each other, and I would like you to keep up with it. Now, if this is your significant others, this is the person that loves you and the person that wants to be with you, there should be no problem. Really, they shouldn't slip. But people get comfortable. Again, people, day-to-day lives can be hectic. So little slip-ups can be, okay, no one's perfect. But if it's a consistent thing to where they just change the person that they are, how they value you, how they show you they appreciate you, and how they maintain you. You maintain yourself, but you're also maintaining a relationship when you're with someone. So how you maintain that relationship, it speaks volumes to whether you want to keep that person around or keep that person feeling like they are the love of your life. They are the person that you're interested in. Everybody wants to feel special, even if it's a little 2-minute voice message or paragraph saying, baby, I appreciate you, I love you. You have to do the simple things, because if you're not doing the simple things, how do you expect to get it back? If you're not doing the things that somebody else could be out here doing for your person, yet you want to keep your person, yet you want your person satisfied, then you should keep up the things that you kept up when y'all first started talking to each other, or first started dating each other, or being interested in each other. I think that love should be kind of a competition. And the fact that not competing against each other, coming together as a unit, and knowing what my person likes, knowing what my person sees as something that is a sweet gesture, or sees as something that they need to feel good in this relationship, or a consistent need that they need to be filled in a relationship. Now, it could be, hey, baby, we have to have date nights at least once a week. Or, hey, let's go on a walk sometime. You have to always stay true to each other. You always have to do the little things that brought you together. You do, in every relationship. That's how you maintain it. You don't lack, you don't get lazy, you don't stop going to picnics, you don't stop going to walks at the park, you don't stop being spontaneous, you don't stop any of that once you get your person, because that's your person. You want them to feel the best when they are with you, and they want to feel the best when they are around you. That's love. Love is making sure that person knows that they are seen. That person knows that they are valued. That person knows that they are appreciated, and they know that they are heard, because that goes into listening. Once you can adequately say, hey, I know my wife likes this, so I'm going to go do this just to make her day better. Hey, I know my husband likes this, so I'm going to go do this to make his day better. That's love. That's the little things. That's why do you think women pay so much attention when we first get with you? We figure out what you like, what you don't like, what intrigues you, or what draws you near about us, and we try to embody it for the best situation or the best outcome that can make our mate or potential mate happy. That's what we do. That's what we do. The little things, the little good morning, just thinking about you, or the little text message missions you, hoping you're having a good day. Those things matter. Those things are important. Those things make me feel, or make you feel like I don't have to have the anxiety of worrying about what my partner is doing, this and that, because they're consistent in how they're valuing you. Okay? They're consistent. But you have to stay consistent no matter how long y'all been together, no matter how many years y'all been knowing each other. You have to not get comfortable. If your wife come in the house, you done had a long day. She done cooked, cleaned, whether she work or not, got off work, did it, stayed at home and did it. Cooked, cleaned, got a nice candlelit dinner, Rose petals gives you a nice head to toe body massage. Those type of things that I do. Head to toe body massage, and then a little spin off, you know, at the end. At the end, you know, massage with some pleasures at the end. Does all of that for you. Don't you know that it is not expected for anything to be done vice versa? It's not expected because you're not doing things and expecting things back. You're doing it because that's who you are. That's your love language. Don't you know that once that woman does this, it would be nothing, or once that man does this, it would be nothing for them to say, okay, I see you. That's how we coming. All right, now let me match you. That's why I say love should be a competition, because you should be consistently matching the efforts of your spouse or of your friend, of your loved one. You should be consistently matching their efforts. And if there is no efforts, then you need to reevaluate yourself and all of that. But we're not going to get into that today. We're going to talk about when there is effort, when there is love, when there is time. Because people are like, oh, I ain't got all the time in the day, I be tired. You're not that tired because you weren't tired when you were doing it, when you got that person. You've gotten comfortable to say that, they'll be all right, I'll do that some other time. No, you have to stay adamant as you were to get that person. You have to be just as adamant to keep that person. Your actions have to be just as adamant to keep that person. There's nothing wrong with date nights. There's nothing wrong with movie nights at the house. Everything is not about a dollar amount. It's really not. Everything is not about going, oh, he don't love me unless he take me to this fancy restaurant. She don't love me unless she trick off. No. When you get down to it, when money is not involved and it's just the sheer presence of being in a household with somebody or going to see someone or entertaining someone, the little things matter. You'll be surprised on how much the little things matter over the big materialistic things, the monetary things, the transactional things. Because if it's only transactional, then you don't need it anyway. If it's only monetary, you don't need to be in it anyway. But if you have a person, a woman or a man that's coming and showing you love, showing you effort, showing you the things that you ask them for, because you have to go into a relationship and be open about what you expect from that person, or what type of relationship you want. What your values are. Do you share the same beliefs? Do you share the same romantic values? Do you share any of that? Because a lot of times, 9 times out of 10, a lot of romantic people get with a lot of people that's really non-romantic. They don't know how to do it. So if you're dealing with someone that doesn't know that type of romance, or doesn't know that type of love, or wants that type of love, but don't know how to show up because they haven't seen it, then it is your job as their spouse to not teach, but to show them that, hey, baby, I like this. Hey, baby, I like that. And then once you express what you like, then you look to see if that person is adequate enough to show it, to bring it into fruition. But it's not going to happen if you don't open your mouth and tell people what you like or what you want, or what, like, babe, I want to come home to Rosie's at least once a week. Okay, easy, done. Babe, I want to come home and we just sit here on the couch, have a movie night, have some little wine, popcorn. That's what I expect for our relationship to continue to grow and for us to continue to be happy with one another. Because majority of these women out here, men out here are homebodies. A lot of people are homebodies. And you can do a lot of things in your house. Baby, if you got that mindset that, hey, I'm going to show you that you appreciate it, do people how you want to be doing. Surprise people how you want to be surprised. Because you can't get back something that you ain't putting out there. You can't expect the world, but yet you giving breadcrumbs. You can't do that. Because then y'all not equally yoked. Now, if you have a woman that's romantic, like flower petals and all that stuff, baby, it's Google. It's YouTube. It's all these romantic ideas out there. You just have to make sure that you are sharing these ideas of what the possibilities could be in a relationship with somebody who can do it long term, and somebody that's not sitting there playing in your face and only doing it for a couple months to get what they want. Because a lot of people will fake the funk like, oh yeah, I'm romantic. I love gestures. I love doing this, and that. And they'll be selling you a whole dream. A whole dream. So once you really do get in love and you evaluate it, okay, this is the person I'm going to be with. This is the person that respects me. This is the person that I can see myself or fall in love with or spending years with and all of this. Then treasure each other. It's too easy to treasure your spouse. The little things matter. Hell, cards is 50 cents, maybe 75, how recession is. Maybe 75 cents. Go get your significant other a card. Have it sitting on the table. Little things matter. And little thing, once they get you a card, guess what you do? You up it. Appreciate your card, get your edible arrangement. You get me an edible arrangement, guess what? Now I'm gonna take you out. Cause okay, this how all right, cool. Now I'm gonna take you out to your favorite restaurant. I'm gonna surprise you. See the look on your face. And then once you surprise him, guess what? He should be surprising you. He should be like, oh shit, I gotta top her. I gotta do something to make my baby feel. All right, she did her thing with this one. Now I'm gonna do my thing. That's how love should be. Love should be a competition with each other, showing and verbally communicating that we still got this. We ain't lost nothing. We in this. Baby, I love seeing you smile. You love seeing me smile. Now, you are not responsible for anyone's happiness. You're responsible for your own happiness. But when you get into a relationship with someone or a friendship with someone, you do have to still take it into consideration that the things that you are doing or your motives could potentially make that person happier or a little bit unhappy. So compete with your spouse. Compete to show them that they matter. Compete to show them that you love them no matter how many years you got in, even if it's just y'all sitting down to a nice steak dinner and talking. That's what you got figure it out. That's what we're going to do. Once a week, we're going to talk. We're going to communicate about the things that happened this week, how they made us feel, or we're just going to enjoy each other's presence. You forget how to enjoy your spouse's presence because a lot of things in this world take your mind off of it. A lot of things in this world you get comfortable in, and you get comfortable in saying that person's okay. That person's not going nowhere. They don't need anything. And a lot of people get comfortable in seeing it and won't speak on it. So the longer you don't speak on it, the more your spouse is thinking you're okay with it. And then you have a bigger issue that dwindles down, and it can start some resentment. So y'all got to appreciate each other. Y'all got to love each other. If you're not romantic, ask for ideas. If you got a romantic spouse, ask for ideas. Hint around and try to figure out things that they may like and put it together. You can Google romantic ideas. You can Google nice little date nights, movie nights where you can make a teleprompter, whatever them things is, a projector, sit on the floor, get a sleeping bag, it's all in the atmosphere of what you create. That's what your love is. Your love is what you create, what you hold on to, and what drives you to be with someone. So why wouldn't I make sure that that's at the forefront? My love is going to always show up at the forefront for whoever I'm with. Things happen in life. People, not to say people change, but people get to a complacent place to where they feel like, I ain't got to do all that. I got it. They ain't going nowhere. I got it. Do a little bit here, a little bit there. No, it has to be consistent. It has to be consistent. Because if it's not consistent, women spend all this time in the beginning of a relationship and years getting to know you to the smallest detail. That's how we know when we cheating. That's how we know when something ain't right, because our intuition and the fact that we've took the time to actually learn you, to know how you operate, move, and all that. So when the slightest thing is off, that's when women start coming and saying, baby, what's wrong? Is something wrong? What do I need to do? And all that. When the truth is, you're comfortable. You comfortable, you're changed, and you settled. You settled into, I don't have to put in that much effort with something I already got, but you have to maintain it. The same with the car, the same with the house. You don't get a house and just say, I got it, so I'm not gonna keep it clean, or I got it, so I'm not gonna furnish it, or I got it, so I'm not gonna pay the bills in it to keep it running. You don't do those things with the material things that you need to succeed in life, but you do it with your mate. Make it make sense. So compete with your loved one to show them that they are loved, and y'all have a lovely weekend.